God, is this shit on? Is this a live broadcast? Is this how this works? So I think what I'm going to do is do some live broadcasts soon, because like I've watched people do them, and I'm very they seem so scripted and disingenuous and without any goal or I don't know, mindedness to what's being said and how it's being done. Like even right now, like I'm just leaving a place, getting on my bike, but I know that I have the capacity to do a better job. Job ain't the word. Just to organize the information for for what people want to know and hear. I see people just ramble on nonsensically about bullshit. And I guess this is also about a dilemma I have with a giant number of channels that just keep repeating the same. I like the word inane. Inane bullshit. Like some of it's quality, but once you've said it and you've gotten the response, and you've noticed that people have heard you, you can point them there. There's no reason to repeat it 1,000 times. I get it, say it 3 times, and once to get it in their head, a second to, hammer the idea, and a third one to pound it home. I mean, anybody knows the power of the 3s, especially for people that have been scripted into these algorithms. And by algorithm, what I'm saying is that there's a way that people were taught to hear and understand. If you really were able and capable of learning at the speed of sight, meaning SIGHT, CITE, and SITE, you could learn in a different way, and it would happen instantaneously, immediately. And so that immediacy is the mechanism of you learn. Like a child learns immediately. Usually the idea is always out of, the kid's gonna learn there, and the kid falls over and bangs his head. So it's usually out of a bad thing. It's a negative connotation. There's a concept of pain and fear that delivers a message and understanding, where any other time it's always repeating. And how many ways are there to say the same thing? It's like people either got the message, and I guess this has to do with flat Earth and all of those channels. Okay, you've done your thank you. I appreciate it, and everybody does too. But there's no use in continually, and it's not kicking a dead horse. But it's, what good is it for you, whoever the person is, whoever these people are that maintain and continually speak on this one subject, as if somehow that's going to crack everything wide open. Like, what's next? I did this in another video, and see, now I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm trying to say it in a different way, in the sense that all of these channels, like they've gotten caught up in a cyclical way of explaining, participating, and divulging information and whatever, but it becomes the same piece of the same thing. There's nothing new. There's nothing new coming out of these places. It's one specific frequency. It's like, rather than being a full spectrum communicator of all of the knowledge and wisdom that you've obtained over your life, all these people do is go, oh, well, here's the one thing I'm certain of that's important. Jesus is important, and then you got these other people, nope. Flat Earth is important. You got these people over here go, nope. Dolphins are important, and then you got other people over here going, no. Trees are important, and that's great, and I'm glad that everybody has their thing that they really adore and that they want to help people with. But man, oh man, it's here's what it is. These channels aren't explaining something new to the people that come to their channels. See, they could leave one video there as a breadcrumb, and if that video has, let's say, 70,000 views, and they have 70,000 subscribers, now what you're going to see is those views are based upon the people that are subscribed to them. Now they have another video, and it's going to say the same thing, and another video. Now, what new information they're providing? You have people that are succubusing and how to put it? It's a okay. People found something that okay, there it is. There's the land and everything. You know, okay, now it's flat Earth. And no, everybody goes through this. You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing that satisfies me. It's a pacifier. Maybe that's what I'll call this video, pacifying. It pacifies people. Because I've been watching for about a year now, and I'll say observing, I won't say watching. Because observation is much different than watching. I've been observing these channels, so many of them, and they continually say and speak on the same subject. That'd be like for your entire life being a second grade teacher and thinking that somehow you're making advancements for yourself, because this isn't about who these people are. This is about what's being taught and learning and understanding and understanding and then gaining wisdom and being able to apply it. Because what do you think? A second grade teacher, you know what they do? They're like, they feel good every year. You know why? Because a new group of 7-year-olds come into their classroom and they feel good because the students are like, oh my God, thank you for teaching me. But no, they could have left. We're in the stage of development of humanity where you just leave the video there. Leave the video there. It's done. Now don't talk about flat Earth anymore. Everyone will find that. When people want to find the information, turn the comments and the bullshit off. And when people want to come to your channel and see that information about flat Earth, they type something in the computer, because now what we see is information is fully available because of, here's what the internet did. It made time not exist. Because if I type in flat Earth, etc., any other keywords, the video from last year will show up. Therefore, last year doesn't exist to me, nor the person that made the video. It exists now to the person that looks at it. Me, here I go, put the keywords in there, and this is what I find. So there's my stage of development. So the people that are continually going on and on about the same thing, well, what have you learned? What are you doing? How is it? I almost feel like I need to help these people. I feel like I need to get these people out of the rut of whatever they think they need to do. Like, it's like, here they are, just going to continue to speak on, and I use flat Earth because it's the most easy reference to get at, because there's such a wide variety of channels that will every other day, hey, I get it right there. It's right there in my subscription box. I get a new fucking download that says they just did another 2-hour video on flat Earth. How fucking much can you say on flat Earth? I've been watching people do it for 365 days, 2 hours a day. One time, I got the download and watched a few videos, and you know what happened? I was like, all right, the Earth is flat. What can I say? Okay, I moved on. I'll add a little bit of that and a little flavor and spice, but I feel like I almost need to teach these people. So all of this boils down and turns into a lot of different concepts of time standing still, what is time, how to be taught, what these channels' goal is. Even though I don't think, and here, let me go a little farther, I don't think any of these people are doing this intentionally. I think they find their pacifier. Their pacifier is, well, to pass some time, it's easier. Well, we found the biggest thing. We found the whole kit and caboodle, the treasure, the trove, and it's flat Earth, and let's talk about it every day. They may or may not be making money off this. That's irrelevant. I'm not out here as an accuser and pointing fingers and saying people are making money off this, and if they are, that's just fine, because there's people making money off of fucking eating hot peppers. So let's just remember that. What I'm saying is these people are stuck in a vortex themselves, and getting out of that vortex. And how do you help these people with that vortex of their own consciousness and awareness of how to improve themselves? Because you know what? These people with these big channels, you know what I would like? What would be nice to see, because I care about everybody? If these people spoke some of the things that I talk about, if some of these people spoke the deeper levels of wisdom and esoteric and occulted subjects, rather than just going, oh, the earth is fucking flat. Why? Because they have a huge audience. I'd rather be able to teach the people that have a huge audience. I don't want to grow an audience. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, other than in the sense like, hey, if I had 100 million subscribers, that'd be great. But, oh, fuck, there's already people with that. Why wouldn't I just go, here, take the information? You're not going to give me credit. I don't care. Just all I want is let everybody know this is how it all works. To get these people out there, their bubble, like the influx of information. Like it seems like these people have no new influx of information, that they're just generating. It's a reciprocation of their own energy. They're just spinning in a circle. See, it's almost as delusional as the globe Earth. They're in a globe Earth model of their mentality. Now, trust me, I'm not just talking about. Sorry, I didn't mean to say trust me. Don't trust me. I don't give a fuck if you trust me or not. What I meant to say is, there are plenty of other channels out there that their consciousness is still steered into a cyclical nature, but it just seems very evident and apparent that a lot. I find even people that are speaking some high level truth and wisdom, they tend to put the word flat earth in every one of their videos, and it's really weird. And then they tend to talk about the same past history. History. They talk about history and I won't name any names here, because I don't like. I'm not calling out any spirit. I'm not calling out any enigmas of energy. But I am saying this is going on, and so for me, I'd rather teach those. I'd say there's probably a good group of 30 people that have a giant audience that is very, a different type of audience, that if they listen to my work and taught what I'm teaching, shit, they're good. And the rest of the world is good. Because let's upgrade everybody. Let's not just talk about the same stale. Flat Earth is stale product right now. I can't even buy it no more. Great, I got it. Everybody got it. It's fucking flat out here. Let's go. Let's go somewhere with this. We'll talk soon, y'all. Cheers.